Good day everyone, and welcome to my life 52 life cues. And this I've been looking after my hubby who's had a major operation, and so I've been missed out on a few weeks because I've been having to stay at other people's houses and not on the boat, and so I haven't really been able to do any art. So I've got quite a few weeks to catch up here now. I've done the ones that I could do easily, I've done, and the ones that needed more thinking about and that I've left. So just want to quickly catch up in just a couple of ones that that I've done while I've been elsewhere, and this was week 11. And it was, if you had one wish, what would it be? And, you know, everybody else is saving the planet, saving the population, you know, no war, whatever, whatever. And so I thought I would make this a wish for me. If there was like one thing, absolutely one thing that I wouldn't be able to do normally or anything like that, or is like a little bit of unreality, and that would be to take a trip on the Starship Enterprise, and not just any Starship Enterprise, but it would have to be the original Starship Enterprise and with the original cast. And yeah, I'd really like to take a trip with the original cast as they were back then, you know, all young, hot and sexy and whatever. And just joking. And just take a ride. I mean, how fantastic would that be? So I mean, apart from being unreal, but it, you know, space travel for people to far distant galaxies. Well, maybe not yet, not in my lifetime anyway, but you know, who knows, in the future it may be possible. But until then, until then, that's what my one wish would be, to take a journey on the Starship Enterprise with the original crew and just have a blast. Just have a ball. And we'd have loads of fun, I know we would. So there was that one, and I think I showed you what songs are you grooving to right now. I think I've already showed you that one. It was Sail by AWOL Nation, and of course it would have to be Sail because I live on a boat and sail. I do have a sailing channel. So yeah, and this of course was an easy one, and it was what was it? What is your favourite flower? And that's rose. Roses, I love roses. My Nan and Grandad used to have a big garden, and it was just packed with roses, and I've loved them ever since I was a little child. So that was my favourite there. What I'm going to work on now, I mean, because questions like, do you meditate? No, I don't. Are you emotionally needy? No, I'm not. I mean, they're just simple answers, and so obviously I need to think about them more before I can do the page, because I'm not emotionally needed. I'm quite a secure person in myself, and so I don't need to rely on other people for my happiness and for my well-being. It's something that's in my control. So anyway, I'd have to think a lot more about that before I was able to do a page for it. And do you meditate? No, I don't. I don't meditate. I'm not a big thinker. I'm not a deep thinker. So yeah, no, I don't. So I'd have to think about how I would do that page too. That's too hard. How are you reducing your footprint is quite easy. Well, I live on a boat. I live on a boat, and we can generate our own power, and because we have solar panels and things like that. So, and when we actually sail, we're not using any fuel to sail. We're just using the wind to sail to get from A to B. So in that respect, I'm doing a lot. I recycle clothes. I try not to throw clothes and things away. I actually send them to charity shops and things like that for them to recycle. I don't recycle them myself. Yeah. Do you remember your first kiss? Yes, I do. So what part of your body are you trying to embrace? Well, that would be my face. So, you know, that's something I'd do later. So, but I'm going to work on what makes you you. And again, that's quite a big question to answer. And but I should do my best. So what I'm going to do is put some colour on the page, because that's always the first thing I do, put some colour on the page. I'm going to use purple. I'm going to use my favourite colour on what makes me me. So I'm just going to cover over the page and just go for that. So I'm going to cover over the page and I'll come back once it's all covered and dry.